Alright guys, it's about to rain. I'm chewing on bubble gum and I have a toothpick. They say it makes you look better. Makes you look cool. I'm going to throw it out because I gotta run. Now today, on the subject. What should you do when you relapse on Nofap? And basically this is gonna cover how to overcome depression. Okay. I'm walking, so notice that the camera won't be very stable. I love my country, I love the streets. They're dirty, but they're natural. That's what I need right now. So I've went through a lot of trials in my life. I know a bit about pain, and in this case pain concerning pornography and masturbation, pain in pornography addiction, in addictions in general, in this case pornography addiction. Now if you're hearing noises, that's the thunder. Thunderstorm. It's terrifying walking outside because I'm talking in English and nobody here knows English, because in my country we talk Swahili. Now, what should you do when you relapse? So you have that 3-week streak. You said, I'm not gonna watch pornography or masturbate for 3 weeks, or I'm not gonna watch pornography or masturbate or orgasm for 2 weeks or 3 days. I don't care what it is. And then you masturbate and you orgasm, you watch pornography. What do? First of all, quick video, realize that it could get worse. Realize that it could get worse. You think you're down now, you could be even downer. It could be downer. It works the same way. Sometimes you think you're up. I'm not sure what I was gonna say. Brain freeze. Now, I don't mean to bring my religious views here, but this is spirituality and I can't leave it behind. So I have to say this. Every single time that you get a breakthrough, that you get something to eat, realize that there is someone out there that has nothing to eat. And so realize that it's a blessing from God. Listen, there's the devil, there are demons, and then there are angels, and there is God. And guys, this is serious. Consider that. If there's a demon who is trying to destroy you, and if there's a God, like I'm trying to say this, if there's always a demon who's trying to destroy you, there's always the devil. And so when you get a breakthrough, when you eat, when you sleep well, when you wake up early in the morning, and you realize that you got another day to live, realize this. It's a blessing, and God has protected you. It doesn't matter whether you believe in Him or not. You get it? So realize that it could get worse. That's point number 1. I'm going to be displaying five points that's going to help you. So that's point number 1. Realize that it can get worse and give thanks to the Lord. Give thanks to God that you don't have, maybe you don't give thanks to the Lord that you have both hands and legs. Give thanks to the Lord that you wake up early, you have something to eat. Give thanks to the Lord you even have a computer. So do that. That's point number 1. It could get worse, so don't get cocky. Don't think that the world is over. Point number 1. It's getting rainy. Guys, point number 2, that was point number 1. Point number 1, realize that it could get worse. Point number 2, force yourself out of bed. I'll tell you a little story. I remember I was a scrub. I was very lazy at times. I was very depressed. I was suffering from mental issues, and at that time I decided to change my location. I went to my uncle, just my relative. I went to live with him from a city afar, and he's a very disciplined guy, and I was a very lazy guy, and we didn't get along very well. In fact, there was a time I ended up having hatred towards him, even though he's like my father, you know. For me, I didn't get along very well with him. He was behind my back. I heard him talking things about me that I didn't like very well, and so but it forced me. It forced me when I was living with him. It forced me to become more extroverted. It forced me to let go of laziness, despite my depression and all that garbage that I was carrying inside, the mental issues, my laziness. I began slowly to forge a hard-working principality. I began to become more mature. So stop laziness, guys. I would say force yourself. I remember there was a time I was feeling very depressed, but because I was living with him, it was like every 6 a.m. you have to wake up, and so it became to me, I was waking up every single day at 6 a.m. sometimes 5 a.m. and so it became to me something like an alarm clock. Of course, it was out of fear of him sometimes, but to a point it got to be like a behavior to me, to a point where it became a behavior to me. I resonated with it. I vibed with it to a point where I could wake up on my own despite feeling depression, despite feeling whatever. I didn't care anymore. I just woke up. When 6 a.m. hit, I woke up, and I carried with it till to this day. I remember there was a time I was feeling very depressed, tired, but I needed to wake up and work on my projects. I wake up. Who told you you need to sleep for 8 hours straight? Who told you need to sleep for 6 hours? When things need to get done, you can sleep for even 2 hours a day, and you can have enough energy. I'm not promoting some bad work ethic, but I'm trying to tell you the truth here, that basically we are focusing on depression here, and what you should do when you relapse is that you have to force yourself. Sometimes you just gotta force yourself. You just gotta refuse to stay down. And so that's what I did. I forced myself. I wake up. I do what needs to be done. I do the work. I grind. You relapse. Don't sit down and feel depressed. So realize, 1, it could get better. It could get worse. 2, force yourself. Sometimes you just gotta have that mindset of a soldier, man. You just gotta. I watch David Goggins sometimes. I don't like the fact that he curses so much. I don't like. He corrupts my mind. As a spiritual person, I don't believe in that. But he has this hard mindset that I like to watch him talk. You know, you gotta be hard. You gotta refuse. You just gotta. You know what I'm talking about, man. I think you get the point. So that's point number 2. Force yourself. Refuse to just give up. Make up your mind and live as a man or a woman in this case. Live as a man or a woman. I'm talking to anybody here. A man can take whatever, a woman can take whatever from this video. I'm not discriminating. I'm not gender equality, right? Right. Point number 2. Point number 3. go outside and change geographies. And so this is precisely what I did from the last point, from point number 2. I changed locations, and from that point on, my life changed to this day. Change locations, so you don't have to go to another city, but what you could do is you could go outside, go treat yourself for a barbecue and some chips. We have some chips maai here in Tanzania. A good food that makes you feel good. So you surround yourself with good people, with rich, classy looking people. You go out with friends. If you can, socialize. If you can't, you have to develop this behavior of going outside and walking, change geographies. If you can't, then just watch funny YouTube videos. Watch those funny YouTube videos, but don't stay on your phone too much. I recommend this. Just go out. Let the sun hit you. Let the cabin fever flow away from you. Feel the energy and then the geographies and the power and the atmosphere that God created. Do that, and I promise you, when you do that, when you just walk around, I'm blessed to live in a great place where there are trees, rain, mountains, rocks. And so whenever I feel bad, I just take a walk through those places, and then I come back home and I feel great. And in fact, when I'm walking, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do next in my life, and before I know it, I have the answer, and that's it. I move forward with life. And so you have to change locations. I'm telling you, these things matter. If you got money, treat yourself. Go outside, go to town, go in a hotel, treat yourself. Even if it's yourself only, no girlfriend, no nothing, just treat yourself. Sit down, watch some football, watch some TV show, watch some movie, but in a different location. Eat some good food that you've never eaten before, just so that the depression can go away. So that's point number 2. That's point number 3, that you have to change locations. You have to, because it will change your mindset. Staying in the same position will keep feeding the depression and the anxieties and the guilt and all that bad stuff that comes when you have relapsed. So that's point number 3. Point number 4. Help people. Just find some job that's fulfilling. If you love computers, then try to code. Maybe try to start programming, create a game, do some graphic designing, do some charity work, go to church and do some charity work, sweep for the church, arrange the furnitures for people, help people. If you are inside all on your own, do something. You get it. Help people. This is what I do. Help people. Go outside. If you got some money, start giving out money to people, to strangers, to homeless people, to beggars in the streets. Do that. It will make you feel better, make you feel fulfilled. You start feeling better, and God actually rewards you for doing such things. He rewards you with peace. You feel peace in your heart, and essentially you feel fulfilled when you do things like that. And so that's point number 4. Finally, point number 5. I'm closing this up. Point number 5. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. This is the final solution. You gotta keep moving forward. Why? Because time flows in one direction, and you cannot afford to be stuck in a minute that has already passed. No matter how much the guilt you feel after relapsing, no matter how much the guilt, the shame you feel after you have failed Nofap, no matter how much depression you feel, no matter how much you think to yourself, what am I going to do now about this issue? No matter what you think, nothing is going to come out of it. A minute that passes is the minute that passes. Time moves in one direction. Man, it's scary sometimes to even think about it. One step, when you walk, one step that you move forward can never be taken away. You can never take away anything you do, because time travels forward, only forward. And so you gotta let go, and you gotta say that, what can I do to change this situation again? What did I learn from this? What can I do in order to make my future better? I failed Nofap today. I failed this issue today. So what did I learn from it? What can I do? The key is to just stand up and keep moving forward. You can't feel sorry for yourself, because there's no point. Nothing is going to change by feeling sorry for yourself. Guys, that's it for the video. Hope you learned something. Peace out, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because I post videos like this every week, or sometimes every once in a while. I haven't decided. My channel is growing, and I'm getting used to this YouTube flow of uploading videos. So thanks for watching, and stay blessed.